a.m. Central Standard Time. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 10:45 a.m. Central Standard Time for George, southeastern Perry, southern Greene and eastern Stone counties. At 10:13 a.m. Central Standard Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 3 miles southwest of McLean to 16 miles south of Beaumont, 9 miles north of Latimer to near Lyman, moving east at 35 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Lucedale and McLean. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Torrential rainfall is occurring with these storms and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 10:45 a.m. Central Standard Time for the following counties in Mississippi: George, Greene, Perry, and Stone. The National Weather Service in New Orleans has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for eastern Harrison County in southern Mississippi, Jackson County in southern Mississippi, until 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. At 10:07 a.m. Central Standard Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 12 miles north of Latimer, or 16 miles north of St. Martin, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Gulfport, Biloxi, Ocean Springs, Moss Point, St. Martin, Escatawpa, Goshen, D'Iberville, Wade, Latimer, Big Point, Helena, Gulf Hills, Curly, Van Cleve, Gulf Park Estates, Hickory Hills, and Gulfport Airport. This includes the following interstates: Interstate 10 in Mississippi between mile markers 35 and 76. Interstate 110 in Mississippi between mile markers 1 and 4. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 11 a.m. Central Standard Time for the following county: Jackson, Mississippi. The National Weather Service in New Orleans has issued a special marine warning for Chandler Sound, coastal waters from Pascagoula, Mississippi to Stake Island out 20 nautical miles, Lake Borgne, Mississippi Sound, until 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. At 10:02 a.m. Central Standard Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing waterspouts and winds up to 40 knots was located near Pass Christian, moving east at 50 knots. Hazard, waterspouts and wind gusts to 40 knots. Source, radar. Impact, waterspouts can quickly form and capsize boats, damage vessels and oil rigs, and create subtly higher waves. Make sure all on board are in a secure location and wearing life jackets. Expect wind gusts in excess of 34 knots and subtly higher waves. Boats could sustain damage or capsize. Make sure all on board are wearing life jackets. Return to safe harbor if possible. Locations impacted include Ship Island, Cat Island, Mississippi Sound, Pascagoula, Horn Island, and Pass Christian. Move to safe harbor until hazardous weather passes. Thunderstorms can produce sudden waterspouts. Waterspouts can easily overturn boats and create locally hazardous seas. Seek safe harbor immediately. Repeating, a special marine warning has been issued until 11 a.m. Central Standard Time for the following marine locations: Mississippi Sound and coastal waters from Pascagoula, Mississippi to Stake Island out 20 nautical miles. This is a special weather statement for the following areas in Alabama, Mobile Central, Mobile Inland, and Washington, and the following areas in Mississippi: George, Greene, Perry, and Stone. Strong thunderstorms will impact portions of northwestern Mobile, southwestern Washington, George, Perry, Greene, and eastern Stone counties through 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. At 9:53 a.m. Central Standard Time, National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated strong thunderstorms along a line extending from 3 miles north of New Augusta to 10 miles east of Maxey to 3 miles southeast of Saucier to 6 miles northeast of Diamond Head. Movement was east at 35 miles per hour. Hazard, wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour. Source, radar indicated. Impact, gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects. Locations impacted include Lucedale, Richton, Lakesville, Beaumont, New Augusta, McLean, Tanner Williams, Fruitvale, and Wilmer. If outdoors, consider seeking shelter inside a building. Torrential rainfall is also occurring with these storms and may lead to localized flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. This is a special weather statement for the following area. In Mississippi, Jackson, a strong thunderstorm will impact portions of Harrison, East Central Hancock, and Jackson counties through 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. At 9:54 a.m. Central Standard Time, Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm over Lyman, or near Gulfport, moving east at 35 miles per hour. Hazard, winds in excess of 40 miles per hour. Source, radar indicated. Impact, gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects. Locations impacted include Gulfport, Biloxi, Ocean Springs, Long Beach, Moss Point, Bay St. Louis, Waveland, St. Martin, Escatawpa, Diamond Heads, Goshen, D'Iberville, Wade, Latimer, Big Point, Lyman, Saucier, Helena, Gulf Hills, and Early. This includes the following interstates: Interstate 10 in Mississippi between mile markers 17 and 76. Interstate 110 in Mississippi between mile markers 1 and 4. If outdoors, consider seeking shelter inside a building. Torrential rainfall is occurring with this storm and may lead to localized flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. The following is a summary of watches, warnings, and advisories in effect. A special marine warning has been issued until 11 a.m. Central Standard Time for the following marine locations: Mississippi Sound and coastal waters from Pascagoula, Mississippi to Stake Island out 20 nautical miles. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 11 a.m. Central Standard Time for Jackson County. At 10:25 a.m. Central Standard Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Wade.
A severe thunderstorm warning has been canceled for Harrison County, Mississippi, but continues for Jackson. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been canceled for Harrison County, Mississippi, but continues for Jackson County.
Locations impacted include Biloxi, Ocean Springs, Moss Point, St. Martin, Escatawpa, Goshen, D'Iberville, Wade, Latimer, Big Point, Helena, Gulf Hills, Curly, Van Cleve, Gulf Park Estates, and Hickory Hills. This includes Interstate 10 in Mississippi between mile markers 47 and 76. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 11 a.m. Central Standard Time for the following county: Jackson, Mississippi. This is a special weather statement for the following area. In Mississippi, Jackson, a strong thunderstorm will impact portions of Harrison, East Central Hancock, and Jackson counties through 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. At 9:54 a.m. Central Standard Time, Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm over Lyman, or near Gulfport, moving east at 35 miles per hour. Hazard, winds in excess of 40 miles per hour. Source, radar indicated. Impact, gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects. Locations impacted include Gulfport, Biloxi, Ocean Springs, Long Beach, Moss Point, Bay St. Louis, Waveland, St. Martin, Escatawpa, Diamond Heads, Goshen, D'Iberville, Wade, Latimer, Big Point, Lyman, Saucier, Helena, Gulf Hills, and Early. This includes the following interstates: Interstate 10 in Mississippi between mile markers 17 and 76. Interstate 110 in Mississippi between mile markers 1 and 4. If outdoors, consider seeking shelter inside a building. Torrential rainfall is occurring with this storm and may lead to localized flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. The following is a summary of watches, warnings, and advisories in effect. A special marine warning has been issued until 11 a.m. Central Standard Time for the following marine locations: Mississippi Sound and coastal waters from Pascagoula, Mississippi to Stake Island out 20 nautical miles. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 10:45 a.m. Central Standard Time for the following county: George, Mississippi. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 11 a.m. Central Standard Time for the following county: Jackson, Mississippi. A high surf advisory remains in effect until 6 p.m. Central Standard Time Saturday for the following areas: in Alabama, Baldwin Coastal and Mobile Coastal. A flood advisory has been issued until 10:45 a.m. Central Standard Time for the following county: Jackson, Mississippi. A rip current risk remains in effect until 6 p.m. Central Standard Time Saturday for the following areas: in Alabama, Baldwin Coastal and Mobile Coastal. This is NOAA Weather Radio from the Mobile, Pensacola National Weather Service. The current time is 10:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 10:45 a.m. Central Standard Time for George, southeastern Perry, southern Greene and eastern Stone counties. At 10:13 a.m. Central Standard Time, severe thunderstorms were located along. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 10:45 a.m. Central Standard Time for George, southeastern Perry and southern Greene counties. At 10:29 a.m. Central Standard Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 7 miles east of McLean to 7 miles west of Lucedale to 7 miles west of Wade to near D'Iberville, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expects damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Lucedale and McLean. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Torrential rainfall is occurring with these storms, and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 10:45 a.m. Central Standard Time for the following counties: in Mississippi, George, Greene and Perry. This is NOAA Weather Radio from the Mobile, Pensacola National Weather Service. The current time is 10:31 a.m. Central Standard Time. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 10:45 a.m. Central Standard Time for George, southeastern Perry and southern Greene counties. At 10:29 a.m. Central Standard Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 7 miles east of McLean to 7 miles west of Lucedale to 7 miles west of Wade to near D'Iberville, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expects damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Lucedale and McLean. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Torrential rainfall is occurring with these storms, and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 10:45 a.m. Central Standard Time for the following counties: in Mississippi, George, Greene and Perry. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 11 a.m. Central Standard Time for Jackson County. At 10:25 a.m. Central Standard Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Wade, or 14 miles northwest of Escatawpa, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expects damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Biloxi, Ocean Springs, Moss Point, St. Martin, Escatawpa, Goshen, D'Iberville, Wade, Latimer, Big Point, Helena, Gulf Hills, Hurley, Van Cleve, Gulf Park Estates and Hickory Hills. This includes Interstate 10 in Mississippi between mile markers 47 and 76. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 11 a.m. Central Standard Time for the following county: Jackson, Mississippi. The National Weather Service in New Orleans has issued a special marine warning for Chandler Sound, coastal waters from Pascagoula, Mississippi to Stake Island out 20 nautical miles, Lake Borgne, Mississippi Sound, until 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. At 10:02 a.m. Central Standard Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing waterspouts and winds up to 40 knots was located near Pass Christian, moving east at 50 knots. Hazard, waterspouts and wind gusts to 40 knots. Source, radar. Impact, waterspouts can quickly form and capsize boats, damage vessels and oil rigs, and create subtly higher waves. Make sure all on board are in a secure location and wearing life jackets. Expect wind gusts in excess of 34 knots and subtly higher waves. Boats could sustain damage or capsize. Make sure all on board are wearing life jackets. Return to safe harbor if possible. Locations impacted include Ship Island, Cat Island, Mississippi Sound, Pascagoula, Horn Island, and Pass Christian. Move to safe harbor until hazardous weather passes. Thunderstorms can produce sudden waterspouts. Waterspouts can easily overturn boats and create locally hazardous seas. Seek safe harbor immediately. Repeating, a special marine warning has been issued until 11 a.m. Central Standard Time for the following marine locations: Mississippi Sound and coastal waters from Pascagoula, Mississippi to Stake Island out 20 nautical miles. This is a special weather statement for the following areas in Alabama: Mobile Central, Mobile Inland, and Washington. The National Weather Service in Mobile has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Mobile County in southwestern Alabama, eastern George County in southeastern Mississippi, southeastern Greene County in southeastern Mississippi, until 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. At 10:35 a.m. Central Standard Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 6 miles southwest of Leakesville to 7 miles northwest of Wade to 5 miles east of Gulf Hills, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expects damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Midtown Mobile, Downtown Mobile, Richard, Tillman's Corner, Saraland, Theodore, Chickasaw, Satsuma, Graham Bay, Citronelle, Loosedale, Bayou La Battery, Creola, Chunchula, Gulf Coast, Axis, Mount Vernon, Tanner Williams, Sims, and Wilmer. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Torrential rainfall is occurring with these storms and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time for the following county: Mobile, Alabama, and the following counties in Mississippi: George and Greene. This is a special weather statement for the following area.
That was a severe thunderstorm warning for Mobile County in Alabama and George and Greene counties in Mississippi.
Storms will impact portions of northwestern Mobile, southwestern Washington, George, Perry, Greene, and eastern Stone counties through 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. At 9:53 a.m. Central Standard Time, National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated strong thunderstorms along a line extending from 3 miles north of New Augusta to 10 miles east of Maxey to 3 miles southeast of Saucier to 6 miles northeast of Diamond Head. Movement was east at 35 miles per hour. Hazard, wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour. Source, radar indicated. Impact, gusty winds could knock down trimmings and blow around unsecured objects. Locations impacted include Loosedale, Richton, Leakesville, Beaumont, New Augusta, McLean, Tanner Williams, Fruitvale, and Wilmer. If outdoors, consider seeking shelter inside a building. Torrential rainfall is also occurring with these storms and may lead to localized flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. This is NOAA Weather Radio Station KEC 61 from Mobile, We broadcast on a frequency of 162.55 megahertz from the Mobile, Pensacola National Weather Service. The National Weather Service in Mobile has issued a special marine warning for coastal waters from Pensacola, Florida to Pascagoula, Mississippi, out 20 nautical miles, Mississippi Sound, North Mobile Bay, Perdido Bay Area, South Mobile Bay, until 12:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. At 10:38 a.m. Central Standard Time, strong thunderstorms capable of producing waterspouts were located along a line extending from 40 nautical miles northwest of Pinto Island to 21 nautical miles northwest of Grand Bay to near Ship Island, moving east at 35 knots. Hazard: waterspouts and wind gusts 34 knots or greater. Source: radar. Impact: waterspouts can easily overturn boats and create locally hazardous seas. Small craft could be damaged in briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Locations impacted include Gator Island, East Fowl River Bridge, Sand Island Lighthouse, Bon Sucre Bay, Farewell Buoy, Middle Bay Light, Mississippi Sound east of Pascagoula, Battleship Park, Dog River Bridge, and Central Dauphin Island. Move to safe harbor immediately as gusty winds and high waves are expected. Thunderstorms can produce sudden waterspouts. Waterspouts can easily overturn boats and create locally hazardous seas. Seek safe harbor immediately. Repeating, a special marine warning has been issued until 12:45 p.m. Central Standard Time for the following marine locations: North Mobile Bay, South Mobile Bay, Mississippi Sound, Alabama, Perdido Bay Area, and coastal waters from Pensacola, Florida to Pascagoula, Mississippi, out 20 nautical miles.
That was a special marine warning for coastal waters from Pensacola, Florida, Pascagoula, Mississippi, out 20 nautical miles, Mississippi Sound, North Mobile Bay, Perdido Bay Area, and South Mobile Bay.
Coastal waters from Pensacola, Florida to Pascagoula, Mississippi, out 20 nautical miles, Mississippi Sound, North Mobile Bay, Perdido Bay Area, South Mobile Bay, until 12:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. At 10:38 a.m. Central Standard Time, strong thunderstorms capable of producing waterspouts were located along a line extending from 40 nautical miles northwest of Pinto Island to 21 nautical miles northwest of Grand Bay to near Ship Island, moving east at 35 knots. Hazard: waterspouts and wind gusts 34 knots or greater. Source: radar. Impact: waterspouts can easily overturn boats and create locally hazardous seas. Small craft could be damaged in briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Locations impacted include Gator Island, East Fowl River Bridge, Sand Island Lighthouse, Bon Sucre Bay, Farewell Buoy, Middle Bay Light, Mississippi Sound east of Pascagoula, Battleship Park, Dog River Bridge, and Central Dauphin Island. Move to safe harbor immediately as gusty winds and high waves are expected. Thunderstorms can produce sudden waterspouts. Waterspouts can easily overturn boats and create locally hazardous seas. Seek safe harbor immediately. Repeating, a special marine warning has been issued until 12:45 p.m. Central Standard Time for the following marine locations: North Mobile Bay, South Mobile Bay, Mississippi Sound, Alabama, Perdido Bay Area, and coastal waters from Pensacola, Florida to Pascagoula, Mississippi, out 20 nautical miles. The National Weather Service in New Orleans has issued a special marine warning for Chandler Sound, coastal waters from Pascagoula, Mississippi to Stake Island, out 20 nautical miles, Lake Borgne, Mississippi Sound, until 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. At 10:02 a.m. Central Standard Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing waterspouts and winds up to 40 knots was located near Pass Christian, moving east at 50 knots. Hazard: waterspouts and wind gusts to 40 knots. Source: radar.
Role play.
Impact: waterspouts can quickly form and capsize boats. Damage vessels and oil rigs. Create suddenly higher waves.
Yeah, and right now,
Secure location and wearing lights.
severe thunderstorm warning, which that one is in effect until 1100 hours.
Yeah, that special warning is actually pretty big.
Yeah. And we already have a severe thunderstorm warning for all of Mobile County. And I recently had to change the battery out onto my WX67. So yeah, this is going to be quite much of a large event ongoing, I think. I mean, the main threat, what we're going to see right down here is mostly some flash flooding, as we're in a slight risk of excessive rainfall, which is 2 of 4.
Yeah, we already have a bunch of flash flood warnings. There's already a bunch of flash flood warnings near Orleans.
Yeah. I already have a multi-screen set up onto my TV, which it holds GR level 3, radar scope, the IM bar, and the weather scan.
Severe thunderstorm warning canceled for George, Greene, and Perry.
Yep. I have a feeling that LAX will likely inspire the SBR from here, I think, but I'm unsure. I mean, I'm currently right now on radar scope onto my computer as I recently got
Not yet. The line is still inside Jackson County.
Yeah. I also recently got radar scope onto my computer. So yeah. This event is just turning out quite much bad since it's recently raining right down here.
This is a special weather statement for the following areas in Alabama, Mobile Central, Mobile.
AMI 74-200 cannot activate for anything because, well, it does not want to get channel 7.
Why?
Why not I just try and do something about it if I can? Okay, good. See if I can try and just replace batteries. Just
National Weather Service Johnson radar indicated strong thunderstorms along a line extending from 3 miles north of Augusta to 10 miles east of Maxey to 3 miles southeast of Susie and to 6 miles northeast of Diamondhead. Movement was east at 35 miles per hour. Hazard, wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour. Source, radar indicated. Impact, gusty winds could knock down buildings and blow around some secured objects. Locations impacted include Bluesdale, Richton, Lakeville, Palmont, New Augusta, McLean, Santa Williams, Fruitvale, and Wilmer. It's outdoors. Consider seeking shelter inside a building.
I wonder if we will try and activate right now. Yeah, we'll find out if it will try to activate.
Yeah, there's really high winds in this. Really big winds in this line.
East Central Hancock and Jackson counties through 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. At 9:54 a.m.
Surprised this is only marginal.
Tracking a strong thunderstorm over
Yeah, today's risk is a marginal risk.
35 miles
It's pretty surprising.
Yeah, this is going to be a wet end of the year.
Yep. Most likely, maybe.
I'm also, and we also have a day for 30%, and I'm under a day 515%.
Oh shit, this is a day 550?
15.
Oh.
So if yeah. Well, yeah, it looks like that. I'm just gonna try. I think that I just have to watch over this. Let me just
Interstate 110 in Mississippi between mile markers 1 and 4. It's outdoors. Consider seeking shelter inside a building. Torrential rainfall is occurring with this storm may lead to localized flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. The following is a summary of watches, warnings, and advisories in effect. A special marine warning has been issued until 11 a.m. Central Standard Time for the following marine locations: Mississippi Sound and coastal waters from Pascagoula, Mississippi to Snake Island out 20 nautical miles.
It's already on 10:49, and seems like recently at 10:36, LAX did issue a flood advisory for Harrison and Jackson counties. Now let's hope that the 74-200 can actually go off.
There's some notation behind this line. Just north of Loosedale, there's some notation.
I know. I'm not sure if, yeah, it remains uncertain if that will become too hard, but we will continue watching over that. Let me just head out to radar scope, watch my phone. Oh, yeah. This is, radar scope. Yeah, we have the AccuWeather alerts and 2 alerts from Red Zone Weather. So it's actually heading to rotation. Storm relative velocity. Oh, yeah, some stuff. Yeah, this will being monitored. How much after this will become?
I'm just gonna continue monitoring this. We're still live.
Yep.
Oh shoot! 70-mile-an-hour winds for Mobile, George, and Greene counties. 70-mile-an-hour winds. Damage threat is now considerable.
Alright, I do have
The severe thunderstorm warning for Jackson is still continued.
Yeah, I do have a friend who also collects weather ratings and he lives in Mobile County too. Yes, it's another friend. I mean, I have to message her about it. Hey, where the frick did that thunderstorm come from? Yeah. Yeah, I should have my mouse with me. I mean, if I had another wireless mouse, then it would be more easier. Instead of just letting me use this only one. Yeah, tornado remains possible. Oh yeah. This is starting to turn out bad already for Mobile County. Yeah, just because it's UR, which I think there's a chance of it. For all of Mobile County. Oh yeah. That is now considerable. And I don't think this will turn out good. Let's just actually go watch over MLB as well, since they have a considerable. Now it's actually just.
And they're still watching over an IM bot.
Yeah, watching over multiple applications onto 4 windows. So yeah, this is already turning into the downside. Checking out radar scope, of course I just see a lot of stuff onto there. If my recon freezes, then there's an alert incoming, and of course my Vector VC438 is the first to activate.
day 2 marginal risk now.
Hey-oh.
Yeah, we have a day 2 marginal that was just issued.
Well, time to go on to Twitter. We could just check it out. I even know. There we go. There's Twitter. I am Brian Mobile. Yeah, that is for portions of Northwest Florida for MLB. And for some portions of South Central Alabama and Southwest Alabama. I mean, it does include Mobile County, but I think it includes a very small bit of Baldwin County. So yeah, this is, yeah. That's what I just think just doesn't intensify again as well. Time to just deactivate Do Not Disturb on my phone for now. Doesn't really intensify. Yeah, it's already on 10:56. I'm I've seen LAX issuing another SVR, which is going to KLIX onto the IE box. And my WX67 says that marine warning is a severe marine warning.
New Orleans reports thunderstorm wind damage. Thunderstorm winds downed a tree onto a power line on River Road near Covington Point in St. Tammany Parish.
Yep. That was reported from the public. And of course, if a tornado warning gets issued, I know that might need our chance on display, but regardless, it will activate its siren. So yeah, I mean, if this thing does become slight, I can see a very small potential right now of seeing a severe thunderstorm watch. So yeah, just continuously cover got to deal with the radar still. And weather scan still continues. It's already on 10:58. Of course, it's just raining outside right now.
It is raining outside?
Well, it's raining outside.
I'm currently just doing something.
Yep. And we do have some thunder. It's already currently worse. Yeah, I can already hear the rain from inside of here. As we tell you, 10:59. the battery percentage onto here. Yeah, it's still good. Check my 150. Of course, this will just be a wet end of the year. Same with a wet start of a new year. Yeah, then it's already 1100 hours, which the SVR already got ended from LAX for the SVR from Harrison and Jackson. Winter will see next. And LAX issued an SPS for
Jackson
Southeastern
County.
Jackson. Yep, Southeastern Jackson County. And that's until 11:30 a.m. Let's actually check it out onto my phone. So according to this LAX SPS, it says Doppler radar is tracking strong thunderstorms along the line extending from near Mobile Regional Airport to near Gaucher. Movement was east at 65 miles an hour.